No. Hello, Governor. Size the 23rd year. Anyone here? Hit me up. I'm waiting for a march. Oh my god, it's gonna take at least 23, 24 minutes. Oh, here, 20 minutes. We're gonna have this march coming back so we can start our karuak. And meanwhile, I got something to show you guys about the talent tree. People have been asking about the talent trees. Here, I got an app for you. It's called ROK Assistant, and if you click on this app, it says like this, and then it pops up above our game, just like this. On this side, you see you can drag and drop anywhere, and then when you click on it, it shows you the commanders, and when you click on that commander, it would show the good talent tree for that commander. The only tree that I would argue, just a minute, I'm adjusting. Okay, yeah, anybody here live? So got the talent tree for I was checking on talent trees for Minamoto yesterday, and I was comparing my talent trees with what it had, and this is the one with the tree that I had previously. It was tuned for barbarian forts, and so this was my situation with a guy who had a tree differently. I'll show you the trees that I was using and all. Here, Minamoto here, and here. This is the tree that I'm going with now. This is what the app suggested, and many have got this right already, and those who have not got this tree right with Minamoto, this is a perfect tree for Minamoto. It works just fine. It seems to be like the perfect match for what Minamoto skill offers. Yes, there is a very good synergy between the skills that Minamoto offer and this tree. Any other tree doesn't go as good as this tree. I've tried, say this tree I tried with Minamoto, and this is what the tree my opponent had when I was fighting, and he actually had a city team, that would give him 5% skill damage bonus. And with that, you see here on the left side, this is the tree that I got right now that I showed you, and this is the tree that the guy had, and he had a city theme on him with 5% skill damage. In spite of this 5% skill damage, he was not able to do good damage. And what the tree he used and I used, I'm going to show you now. The tree that I used to win this was this. This is the tree I used to win the other guy, and the other guy had this tree on him. This is the tree that the other guy had, and he had skill damage city theme on him. So I've tried other trees also against him. No other tree was able to beat it. Yeah, this is the initial thing that I had on me. Actually, I had this thing called Mighty Force on me, and then I retuned it. And this I made in particularly for hitting barbarian forts. When we go into the King's Land, we get a lot of 410, and then 410 I use this tree, and I get a good damage on the forts. So now I tuned back to this, and I found that even with this tree, the forts are going down good. Their results are as good as it is with this tree. Maybe you get a little bit more skill damage on this, but overall, with taking lesser damage from this thing and on stuff, and with the extra 6% skill damage on the second commander, this performed very well for Minamoto, and this is a very good synergy going on with Minamoto. And I initially used to follow the same tree for Minamoto and Genghis Khan, but for Genghis Khan, this tree is just perfect, and I think this is the same tree the app 2 suggests. Let me show you the tree that this app suggests. So I don't know whether I'm supposed to show this. If I'm not supposed to show this, I'll have to erase this video later. That I don't mind, but it's good that you know now when it's very relevant to know. Now let me go inside this. This is a very beautiful app, and I'm going to go inside Genghis Khan and see whether it has the same tree that I got. Yeah, he got the same tree that I got. So this is a very good tree. The only tree so far that I explored that I would argue against it is Ethelflaed. I have already uploaded, I'm sorry, not Ethelflaed, Joanna of Arc. Ethelflaed, they have nailed Ethelflaed too. But for Ethelflaed, I would say if you're not level 60 yet and you're marching to get to level 60, you better get another tree. I'll just show you. I showed the same tree in my Joanna of Arc video. I'm going to show it again for you. So here is Ethelflaed's talent tree. This is the final talent tree. Once you get very powerful or you get your Ethelflaed to level 60, it's better to have this. But till you get to 60, or say you are below 40 or 50 million power, it's better to have this tree because this will help you escape. This Ethelflaed will be much faster than the other Ethelflaed. This Ethelflaed is tanky as well as does a lot of damage. So that's about the Ethelflaed tree. And Joanna of Arc is the only tree they have gone for gathering talents on her, and many people feel that they should go for gathering tree on Joanna of Arc, but I would suggest otherwise, because you could always use Joanne as a secondary commander for gathering, and as a secondary commander the talent tree won't matter. So it's best to have her Joanne of Arc as a field battle talent tree. I'll just show you this, and I have already spoken about this tree in my Joanna of Arc video just I released few days ago. The Ars Blessing along with this loose formation and rejuvenate works very beautifully, and when you use Richard a second to Joanne, it's a very beautiful thing happening. They would suck up all the damages, all the nukes, a lot of damages, a lot of nukes, not all, of course, a percentage of it. They would suck it up and just throw it away. And then what else I should be saying here is, yeah, if you want, you could use this app. This is a very good app, and the only treat so far I found I differ with the app is Joanna of Arc. I will show you shortly my Arc videos wherein I use my Joanna of Arc as primary, and I got some videos on that too. I'm just it's on the editing table. Once it gets ready, I'll compile it to be a very good video. Now I have a friend here messaging me, cousin680 already KVK2 started. Okay, it's all about KVK2. I'll answer him later. Now Vardharaj will come chat on the live, man. Okay, he says 1680 has got the KVK already. Why we haven't got it? Maybe that's because of the power we have in our kingdom might matter. And then now next, what else? I'm waiting for my March to return. If you have any questions or if you have any struggles with your karuak levels, I wanted to share this. I already shared it in my previous videos on karuak. Now let me show you again. Here in karuak level, it was previously 100 levels of karuak, and when it was 100 levels of karuak, every 5 levels of karuak they used to keep rotating the buffs on the type of troops. What buffs I'm talking about is when you go into the reports, you see the troop buffs. Now on the enemy side, you would see only the archers are buffed here. This is the buff I'm talking about. So So initially it was like when it was 100 levels of karuak, from level say 1 to 5, it used to have, say for example, it used to have infantry buffed, and from 6 to 10 it used to be cavalry, and then 11 to 15 archers, and then from 16 it goes back to infantry, doesn't have siege buffed up. So what I'm suggesting here is, when you are facing a very difficult level of karuak where you are not able to defeat the particular level of karuak, what you could do is send the counter a troop to attack it. And there is more tricks to it, like say if there is infantry on the karuak buffed up, so you have to kill it with archers, and say you got only one troop of archers, and it's the karuak say is too strong and asking you for two troops of yours. So what you could do is counter the infantry with an infantry. So tank the infantry with the infantry and use the second troop filled with archers to nuke it. So what happens here when you do so is, the first troop that attacks the karuak will take the counterattack damage and the nukes from the karuak, whereas your archers will be saved from those counterattack damages and nukes, and simply will save all their troops, hitting them aggressively with all their nukes without taking any nuke from the enemy. So that's what you could do. And then people say it's a mixture of troop. Why should I care about these buffs? Well, I will say, if somebody has not got their type of troop buffed up, it's almost equal to not having them at all. Now, say you're 40 million power, you're going to fight with a 10 million power guy or a 5 million power guy. Whether he has an archer or he has a cavalry or he has an infantry, you can kill him with any troops you have, because your research is too high, your commanders are going to be very powerful, their buffs are going to be very powerful, so you don't care about what type of troop he carries, because those buffs are going to be very low. So similarly here, these zero buff troops, just ignore them and consider this only as an archer troop. Whichever is buffed, you consider that as the only troops inside it and attack them. And the combo, and about the synergy, the best synergy to work on with karuak is, one, use 3 commanders in 3 troops. One is Boudica. You can have a Joanna Fork inside Boudica, and then Aethelflaed, and then Richard. And put these 3 troops in 3 commanders in 3 different troops. What happens in this synergy when you have them in 3 different troops is, Richard would reduce the damage, and so the one who's tanking it is going to take reduced damage. Not only the one tanking damage means everything, so everyone attacking it are going to take reduced damage. I'm sorry. And then Boudica is going to reduce the rage of the karuak, which means it's going to nuke a little late. And then Joanne is going to buff us all by her 30% stats, and also going to add 200 rage to all of us, which means Richard is going to heal more quicker, like he's going to heal a second earlier with more troops. He's going to his healing factor is going to be more, and he's going to heal a lot of more troops. And Boudica is going to nuke more often. And then we have Aethelflaed, and she is going to buff more, debuff the enemy more often because of the Joanne's buffs. And so the synergy by having these 3 commanders in 3 different troops is going to be excellent. Hi bro, Varadaraju. Hi man. Hi. So I'm not watching, I'm not able to see the video. It's actually rotating here. I don't know whether it's streaming. If you could continue seeing, please give me a message here saying that yes, the video is working fine. Seems like it's running, but I don't have the video on my side. Let me check again here. Is the video fine, Varda? Hey, is it working fine? Is it working fine, Varadarajan? Yeah, I think it's working. Yeah, video is fine, bro. Okay. Okay, thank you, Varadarajan. And then now back to the topic of karuak. Yes, it's got 5 minutes more for my troop to return back. It's good to save your AP cause karuak is a 3 days event, and so you could slowly do it. I just did with the default AP that filled up, and I was able to reach like level 20 today, and say level 30 I'll finish by today, and then 3 days it's going to be good. So what can I talk about the talent trees? I already told you there's an app. Varadaraju, yeah, I was talking about an app here. This is called ROK Assistant. What this does is it overlays on our game, and you could see the tree while it's on. Like you go inside, you can see the commander, you can see the talents of your commander, and then click on this app which is floating around. You could actually move it around anywhere, and then click on this and go for Richard on this. Let's see, where is Richard here? Here, I just saw him going up. Here we have Richard, and then you can see history and then compare it with the tree you got. Yes, I corrected this tree from this app. I actually had Desperate Elegy, and then I checked with the tree that this had, and I corrected. So I got 2 of my trees corrected from this app. One is Richard, and I found the results were better, and with next is Minamoto. And about the Joanna fork, I already told you guys. If you have missed it, give a like to my video, guys. Don't forget to give a like to my video. And then who else is there? Who else is here? I'm just waiting for my troops to be back to show a level of karuak to be done. And what else can we do? You here. Let's see. I'm gonna show a demo here for you guys. Now what I'm gonna do until my March returns is I'm gonna go to level 68, and then here I'm gonna use Richard as primary and Joanne as secondary. I've done this already with level 63 where the enemies were not so powerful. Now this time we are going to do this, and we are going to, what we're going to do is going to attack this. Meanwhile, if you guys need something or some info I can talk about, just chat there. Here, this is what I keep doing again and again, checking it. Now Richard as primary and Ethelflaed as secondary. What happens here is this Richard kills slower, whereas Joanna for kills much faster, because in the support tree you got this talent in the support tree where it increases the attack by 9% after every time it heals. So that's what makes Joanne as primary kill the enemies much faster. And the beauty about using Joanne as primary and Richard as secondary is that it works like Richard has got the support tree and the integration tree. And we could see the results in my Joanne of Arc video, where the results were very impressive, almost like even without the defense tree, Richard was performing very well. He actually, with Joanna's primary, it defeated the enemies 9 seconds earlier with Joanna's primary, whereas with Richard as primary, it defeated it 9 seconds later. Hey man, size. Hi Windsor. Hey man. Hey, thanks for being here, Windsor. Thanks for being here. Actually, I forgot to let me see. Did I copy the link of my this thing into the Phoenix? Let's see. We have who else from Phoenix here? Hey guys. Now we're gonna attack only these 4 troops again with the Joanne as primary. And what we're going to do is compare the time here. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds pending. So how much time remains and how many troops remains, so we will compare it with when we are using Joanne as primary. I'm going to share my live stream with my alliance here. Let's see if somebody's interested. Yeah, share and say I'm live now. Hey Vincent, how is it going? Are you moving to the other kingdom with the other guys, like from what's this new kingdom 1752 or something? Hey Quan Guan, hey man, you always come here. Quan Guan, hi Quan Guan. Hey Guan, how is everybody doing with Karuak now? How is Karuak going? Yeah, now we just saw we got 165k troops and 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Now let's see with Joanne as primary. So literally, like, we are throwing the integration and the support tree on Richard. So Joanne as primary and Richard as secondary. Now Richard has got some gear on him, but in spite of this gear differences, you could see Joanne performing so well. So let's see. Yeah, I made 3 different types of troops here because Joanne in her tree has got some buffs when 3 different types of troops are there. So how can I show you that is, I can't show you that now. If I exit this, it's gonna be exiting the expedition. I have to start it all again. So meanwhile, if you guys want to ask something, I could chat with you guys. Now you could see here Joanne. This combo actually has one big drawback, is that they by themselves do not have much damage going on except for the normal attack damage that comes from Joanne's 4th skill. She has a 25% normal attack damage, and with Richard's 3rd skill, he has this attack and defense bonus. That's the only thing killing the enemy here. They both don't have any nukes, so they both like a very good pair to tank. With Joanne's 30% boost on health, it's going to be a very tanky march. It's going to be a very tanky march, and along with a 50 rage per second, that's 200 rage per second, and also because of using her as primary with a support tree, she is gonna use the skill every 6 seconds, whereas if you use Richard as primary, he would use the skill every 7 seconds, meaning that Richard is going to heal from his first skill every 7 seconds, whereas with Joanna Fark, he is going to heal every 6 seconds. So this pair is going to heal more often, so there's going to be no troops left back as slightly wounded. All troops are going to be pumped back in again. And with the 9% extra healing talent from the support tree, they are going to heal like crazy. Also, we have a healing skill inside Joanne, so that's a very beautiful, very beautiful combo to use Joanne and Richard. If you use Joanne as primary, you might lose a little more troops, but the magic of this troop is to add value to other troops that are in the field, not just your troops, but any number of your alliance troops that are inside the circle of Joanne's buff are going to be benefited. So that's a very beautiful thing. She never fight in the field without a Joanne there. And if people are going to swarm Joanne, you have to be a lot happy. Why? Because when you have Joanne as primary and when she's getting targeted, and if you have Richard as secondary, they are going to suck up all the damages, all the nuking damages, all the uh, normal attack damages. They are going to suck it all up. If these troops had attacked some other troop of yours or your allies, those are going to get more damages, because the other troops, say Genghis Khan was there around, they didn't want to hit Genghis Khan first, they wanted to target Juan first. Now Juan with Richard is going to reduce the damages. So if they had attacked Genghis Khan, they are going to do 100% damage. But whereas since they choose Juan, this 10% of their damage is going to be getting wasted in the field. So it's a very beautiful. Now here you see we got 1 minute and 17 seconds, 1 minute 14 seconds. Oh, this took a lot of time this time because I didn't have any gear on her, and also the troops 175k versus 153k. The difference is too high. Let's see with the gear on. This is without the gear that Richard had. Let's put on the gear on her, and yeah, this is without the gear. Now here all these gears are more infantry oriented, so they are not going to buff up with Joanne as good as with Richard. So what we are going to do is we are going to switch all this. Oh, commander is not home. Oh, Joanne is not in the field. Oh my god. So I had already made a video. Just have a check on it. I've put the gear on Joanne and checked it with level 63 expedition. The difference was just 10k. So now let's go into the karuak. I'm just at level 21 here. And then now this is what I was saying. Whenever you do a karuak, just check the buff. Here it is archers. Now it's going from level 20 to 21. Karuak initially was 100 levels. Now they shrinked it to 50 levels, right? So when it was 100 levels of Karuak, every 5 levels of Karuak, the buffs used to cycle. What buffs? I'll show you here. When you go inside your troops reports, when you click your troop buffs, it will show the Karuak, which troop has been buffed. Yes, 8 actually buffs the infantry or cavalry or archers. It never buffs the siege. So it only keeps circulating in these 3, and the order in which they keep circulating is like from level 1 to 5 it will be on infantry, 6 to 10 on cavalry, 11 to 15 on archers. I'm just saying this with respect to what I did. For some people it used to start with cavalry from 1 to 5 and all those stuff. So check on your reports on which is buffed, and it actually this buffs rotates every 5 levels, 1 to 5, 6 to 10. But that was when it had 100 levels. Now since they shrank it to 50 levels, they actually made it half of it. So like if you are doing level 20, or say if you are doing 22, you have to double it and say it's level 44. So after 22, level 23 becomes 46. So it goes above 5, so then the buffs would change. That's how you need to calculate it. If you need help with it, I can help you with that. So when you see this Karuak being buffed with archers, you have to send your cavalry to kill it. And the trick is, if you have only one march of cavalry, don't directly kill with the cavalry if the Karuak is too powerful. Say if the Karuak is too powerful and it needs to be killed with 2 troops, it's better to send, if you don't have 2 marches of cavalry, it's better to send 1 march of archers to counter the archers. So archers will tank archers and hit with the second march of cavalry on the side. This is to save your cavalry march from taking the counterattack damage and from taking the nuke damage. So your archer march will be taking the counterattack damage and the nuke damage, and the archer marches troops will be going low, while your cavalry marches will be only taking the counterattack damage bonus and will be nuking at good health all the time. So you would get more DPS on the Karuak, so it will be much easier to win. So if you need more help with regards to this, just private message me, or if you have any difficulty in doing Karuak, you can comment here. Now this level 20 I just showed you, it's buffed with archers. So what happens here when I give a lot of gap between two karuaks, this buff shifts again. Now, but from now, actually, if I had been continuously doing it from level 20 to 21, it is 5 levels up. So this is going to buff the infantry now. So let's check whether there is infantry. So I have to counter the infantry with archers. I could kill it with any type of march now because I'm too powerful for it. So, but then let me, for the sake of science, send archers only, and this is going to be infantry, and you're going to see how quick it's going to die. And while in any battles, well, say the barbarians or any PvP, you could always see these white numbers popping up here and the white numbers popping on you. These white numbers are the normal attack and the counter attack damage going on. And when they nuke, you could see this red number popping up. That's 5,517 and 9,700 nuke. There are two nuke. The first one was from Boudica here, 5,385. The second nuke is from 9,280 from YSG, the second commander. So you could pretty much see whether you're winning or losing here. Here you see 1,500, it's taking 1,500 damage, whereas we are taking only 500, and the white numbers shows that we are taking only 500 or 600 of those damages. So while, as you can see here, now the reports has come up, I'll show you. It should be infantry, and see, yes, it's infantry. Now this is what I want to say. So from level 20 to 21, it shifts from archers to infantry buff. So if it's too strong, you could use this data to counter it and kill it more easily. Now let's go to the next level. I'm going to show you something else. This is going to be with the same march. Let's say I'm going to do this and then go here, kill it. Now since I'm too strong, I don't want to waste my action points. I could kill with the same march, or I could bring another march and I also keep it outside the city and switch the troops when the appropriate troops pop up. Like I have archers here, and since it's going to be level 23, 23 into 2 is 46, 46 is above 45, so it's going to change its troop from infantry to cavalry. So level 23 is going to be buffed with cavalry. This level 22 is going to be buffed with the same infantry. I'm going to show you that here. Hey Pradeep Chaudhary, hey man, what's your in-game name? Pradeep Chaudhary, Windsor, thanks for coming online, thanks for coming on to my stream, on live to my stream and commenting. And please don't forget to give a like, guys. I see 0 likes here. Come on, man, pump up that button called like with a thumb symbol. Now let's see, here we have level 22, and when we see Babji, hey Babji, which kingdom are you in? Here I told you it's going to be infantry buff. Now we are going to do next level of karuak. This I'm sure it's going to be cavalry, and we have to counter it with infantry. So this we have is archers. If you send archers to cavalry, this karuak is going to eat your archers. So I don't want to do that. Already I've gone down. I'm in 359. Hey Babji, how did you know about this live stream, guy? Are you in my subscribers chat, Babji? Now I'm gonna bring out my infantry march to kill it. So now I know that I'm too strong for it, but still I'm gonna go for Lohars to save the action points, and then the best one, the nuking one. Let's see. I won't be able to use my Guan. Hey Babji, won't be able to use my Guan Yu here. I think, yes, I can't use the Guan Yu here, so I'm gonna use Richard. What else? Go. Oh, okay, Pradeep Chaudhary. Thank you. Babji. Where is Babji here? Babji. Good that to have you here on live and on my subscribers chat. Thank you, Babji. Thanks for the like, guys. I got 1 like so far. Looks like others don't like it. Or others? Guys, 5 of you are watching. Now, We are gonna do this, and it's dying quick, pretty quick. There was a nuker, maybe Sun Tzu or something, but I wanted the heal so that it stays healthy, so that I could hit it with the hit for the next karuak 2. I could keep it out. So I'm keeping this Boudica out for the next round of archers demanded. So let's see here. This one is going to be cavalry. Then what else we could talk about is about the kill event. Yeah, the mightiest governor event. We had our kill event in our kingdom, in my current kingdom 1688, and the crows we met in Xiroli first time. Yeah, Babji. I remember this name, Babji. I remember this name, Babji, but not seen you much chatting, so I didn't know that. Now let's see this buff. Let's see this buff. Here, cavalry, as I told you. So level 22 and 25, it pops at 25 because it's the level 25 barbarian here. Actually, we hit the level 23 karuak. The level 23 has got cavalry, whereas level 22 has got infantry. So it is, this you should consider as level 44, always multiplied by 2, the level of karuak multiplied by 2, and whenever it crosses every 5 levels after multiplying by 2, the troop buff shifts to the next one. The cycle is infantry, then cavalry, then archers, and then back to infantry. So if you remember that, it would be much easier for you to get ahead in the karuak. Karuak is a very good event. You get a lot of gold sculptures if you go to the higher levels. It's always best to start with the highest level possible and get the help. There are a lot of tricks to saving your action points and how to get it done till 100. You need a good powerful friend if you are not powered enough to complete it, and your alliance should be good enough to help you out of this thing. And if you have any questions about how to save action points in Karuak, just ask me in the chat, in the video chat, and I will help you out. Now you get something called this thing, which is called the mark of Karuak. Yeah, this mark of Karuak, each one of these tokens, yeah, here, this one, each one of these tokens can get you 140 AP, and there is a trick for it. It's actually the thing to be used. Now, whenever you call for a Karuak, okay, now I'm gonna call, we should not be using AP now, but just for the case of this video, when you call for the karuak, when you press on it, you could either attack, or you could start a rally, or you can press this help. This help will consume this one of this mark of karuak tokens. Once, if you use this, you have to know this, you can't attack it with your individual troops, but you can start a rally on it, or any member from your alliance can start a rally on it. I'm going to use this token once. I'm going to show you how it works. I'll try to show you how it works. Now here, I'm going to ask for help from alliance. So now you would see there is no attack button here, but you can start the rally yourself. So this should be used when you know that your rally is not good enough, or say you want to save some AP, or some other guy, or say some other farm account has got enough AP to do the rally for you. Hi Juang. Hi Dayang Juang. I'm Yuri. Hey Yuri. Hey Yuri. Thanks for being live. Thank you. Yuri, I'm gonna talk about this Karuak and how to save action points using this mark of Karuak. Yeah, this mark of Karuak, we get 5 of them for free, and you get additional 1 of them whenever you join somebody else Karuak rally. So when you use this help button, this Karuak level pops up as a help here. Yuri, can you start a rally on, hi, I am Tong Fu. Hey Tong Fu. Yuri, can you start a rally on my help 24 level, just for the sake of the video, if you got AP? So when somebody starts a rally on this help level, and if I join that rally, I'm not going to get any rewards. Say if somebody else is starting the rally on their own karuak level, if I join that, I'm going to get rewards, say for some XP, some resources tokens, and something you get from it. But if I join this rally for which I have asked help for, now you see Monster has started the rally. Hey Monster, are you here, man? Are you here live? Now he started a rally for me. If I join this rally, I'm not going to get any rewards. I'm going to spend only my AP, 140 AP, and that's the trick. When somebody else starts the rally for you, don't join that rally. You're not going to get any rewards for that. So using this help, now what I have done is I have saved my action point of attacking it. So now I saved only 30 action points. What I could do is when I need to start a rally on a particular level, I could press that help and ask somebody to start a rally on it. And when they start a rally on it, I don't have to join it, and I will save that action point for it. So that's how I can use this, what's this called, the mark of karuak, to save action point, and you could use the mark of karuak too. And it's not such a great idea to save action points from karuak, because it gives a lot of XP points for your commanders that's going to attack it. So there is one more stuff with regards to the XP. So every 5 levels you are gonna get a lot of XP. So here level 20 Melfa, since these are level 60, you don't see any XP in it. But let me check on my other account whether I have this thing. I have a dual app in my mobile phone, and I wanted to show this. This is an inbuilt function in my phone. I could access 2 accounts simultaneously, and you got apps called dual apps in Play Store for all Android mobile phones, but it's not as fluid as the inbuilt one that comes with my phone. This is a Xiaomi phone, which is a Chinese brand, of course, which is maybe brand at many places, but I love this feature. I love this feature not just with this app, but a lot of apps. It helps me out. Now let me show you with my other account. It's called Aladdin. There's a verification going on. Good. Let me do the verification. Oh god, let me do the verification. So what I was going to show you is, don't miss the XP for every 5 levels it gives. It's worth a lot of action points. Say if you're not very active enough and you're struggling hard to get your commanders to level up, karuak is the best place to spend the AP that you've stocked up a lot. So if you got a lot of action points stocked up, use it on them. And maybe if you're too active and you need a lot of action points, then save your action points using this thing, mark of karuak. So what I was here for, I just got distracted. Here, let me see the reports if I have any. Here level 35, let me see here, this is level 60 and this is also level 60. Let me see on level 30, did I get, no. And level 25, I think level 25, no, again not here too. So every 5 levels, oh this is different, this is barbarian. I was just regenerating the life. Here these are the items you get for joining others rally. So I got here Aladdin account, I got here 15 minutes. How I didn't know that I can play 2 accounts. Yeah. Yes man, you can play 2 accounts simultaneously. And I even tried like using another dual apps to play another third account on the same mobile. But unfortunately it doesn't work. I didn't try enough on that. Let me see. Level 26 mail fast. Okay, I think I have to check my other account to show you that. I'll show you some other time. But every 5 levels you will get a lot of XP from the karuak, so don't miss that. Don't use your mark of karuak for every 5 levels. Maybe you can use it for levels that say your rally is not strong enough to do it. You can ask help from another stronger member from your alliance to do it for you. I also have MI. Yay, good man. MI, like if you have the Android 1 version of the MI, it doesn't have it inbuilt. It's only with the skins that come with the other phones. The Android One phones or pure Android, they don't have this MI skin on it. This phone has got a MI skin on it. So yeah, here another thing about I'm always training T4s because I want to upgrade them in case I need points for the training events or something. So here I'm going to collect my resources. Yes, I'm still healing. I'm still slowly healing. After the kill event. I'm still slowly healing here. I've been helping some guys with my T5 siege. Hey, monster guy, are you here? Yeah. Let's see how did the rally go. Here, let's see how did the rally go here. Yeah, it's still oh, it finished or what? No, nobody joined the rally. Oh god, nobody joined the rally for that, and so it got cancelled. So if you got enough members to join the rally and if they finish it out, you could have saved the action points. That's the point about it. Now let's see what else I wanted to show you. This is 24 into 2 is 48, so it's still from 46 to 50 range. It's not changed the buffs on it yet. Let's see what we have here. It's level 23. Yeah, 23 has got cavalry in it, so I can kill it with my Lohar. Yeah, my Lohar got infantry with Richard in it. Oh, I started a rally. Oh shit, now since I used the health button on it, I can't attack it. Let me try to swipe on it and see. No, it doesn't attack it. It doesn't attack it. So now 100 AP is gone and my 100 AP is gone. So when you call it, when I call it, I got 100 AP and this will go in 50 minutes and somebody has to start a rally on it within 15 minutes to do this, but it's not a wise idea to waste 140 AP on so many members on this. So let's not do this. So here they are talking in my alliance here saying that I'm talking and talking and she's calling people in maybe. Yeah. So what else I could do now is about the talent trees and the pairings. Yes, I have not mentioned about the talent trees of the commanders yet because uh, this is too late in the game. We have so much of guidance for the talent trees. I don't want to confuse more. And the updates, the Rise of Lilith has been updating a lot. They seem to have nerfed this skill from say 4 seconds to 1 second now, just 1 second. And so a lot of things have happened. So the three best commanders that you have to get to level 60, whether you're doing barbarians or you're doing PvP kill events or you're going for what, three have to do karuak. Yeah, keep doing, man. Dayong Jiang, you need help with karuak, any levels, just private message me in our subscribers chat. Hey Egon, hey man, hi there, hi. Egon has been of great support right from the start of the channel. Thanks for being here, man. I'm very happy to see you here. Now, the three main commanders that I said to start with that needs to be level 60. One is Richard. Rally up. Okay, rally. Richard is the first one to get to level 60. The next best commander to get to level 60 is Ethelfled. And the third try to level up the star of YSG beyond 4 stars. I made it 5 stars. It was an accident. It's not needed, but I had a lot of stars, so I don't miss it much. So don't waste your stars. Hey Yuri, yeah, okay, you're rallying up, Yuri. Okay. I'm gonna join your Tong Fu Torch. Okay, I'm joining your rally, Yuri. Okay, this one needs network is stuck. Okay. Now I got a lot of AP loaded. How much? What was the video going smooth in between? Oh, I don't know what happened in between. There was a sudden surge. I don't know, Quan Gwen, I don't know what you said here. I'm sorry, I'm not able to see. 24 Mada Rally. Quan Gun. Okay, I joined the rally. I'm not going to get rewards for it, but I'm going to waste my AP here. But this is just to show you I didn't want to waste this 100 AP. So to save this 100 AP, I put in another 140 AP into it. I can't live thinking about this. This is the ultimate crime that I can do. And the this lag in my net connection made me throw up another 900 AP into this. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry a lot. Okay, it's okay. Let's see what's coming up here. Who else has joined this rally? Just me and her. Tong Fu Trach. Thanks for being here, all guys. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. And let's see what's going on here with the stuffs. Her, okay, her. Oh, I'm sorry. Her, it's her. Now, I was about yes, I was talking about the three main commanders that you get. You need to get to level 60. Without these three commanders, if you concentrate on other commanders, your stars would be wasted. Why these three commanders is because Richard is the best tank in the game. Okay, and when you make him to level 60, all that he offers from his talent tree makes him more and more tanky. So the faster you get him to level 60, the more tanky you would be. So in the battlefield, you always need two different types of marches. One is the tanking troop, the other is the nuking troop. So for the tanking troop, we will have Richard, and for the nuking troop, we are going to have Ethelfled. And Ethelfled nuke value isn't so high, but you get a 30% debuff on enemy's defense and health. And when you throw in YSG in it, it's like, oh my god, boom, boom, boom. 5 people here. It may be funnier than F chat. Yes, man. Yes. The people keep rotating. Now it's only 3. It's only 3 now. And yeah, I think, yeah. These guys, they just came here, they just had hi and then they left. Actually, I have like 15 or 18 people coming on and off. I don't know what the problem is, but they keep coming on and off. Guys from my local region, and then guys from my previous alliance. Yeah, it sounds funny for me too, but I don't know how it actually let me check my volume. No, the count has gone up. Okay, I'm just watching the stream and I'm passing here. Maybe I'm passing. I passed a lot here. So let's see. Let's see. Just 2 likes, guys. It's been only 2 likes so far. Come on, give me more likes. Yeah, with my local guys, I used to talk in my local language, but now there's a lot of international guys popping in a lot. So I want to maintain the language. Want to show the Wu Zaitan? Yeah, sure, why not? Wu Zaitan, they made her useless now in KVK2, but I made her more for the siege. I actually got it from another guy suggesting videos. I'm not supposed to mention the name, and he's my god, one of my god, when it comes to the trees and other stuffs. Now here we have the expert design. This gives 6% attack, defense, and health to siege. And since I have my siege tech maxed out, when you throw in siege inside Wu Zaitan is the most beauty of her. But I'm trying to figure out what would be the best pair for her. Hey man, how about Richard 5511 pair with YSG max? Is it okay? Yeah, why not? It's absolutely beautiful. Richard at 5511 with YSG is going to do an absolutely beautiful job. Once people see Richard, they are not going to swarm him much, and even if they swarm him much, don't worry about it. You're going to do enough damage on them. and you will always have your friends around you. And the best thing to do is to carry Joanna fork. Say, I've been thinking about this. Like, if there is say you're going to KVK, you're going to the shrine or altar, you always have 5-member troops. Like, we could take only take one march inside the altar or shrine. Now they changed it in the light and darkness. So each one of us should decide what pair we take, and we team up as 5 members. So these 5 members can take what the best with them, and one of them should carry Joanna of Arc, and one of them should carry Ethelfled. And Joanna of Arc with Richard is very good because she's gonna survive longer. So, and she's gonna give those buffs longer. And similarly, if you take Ethelfled, the other guy also could take Ethelfled with Richard. And the other 3 guys may concentrate on Cavs nuking, like Genghis Khan, Minamoto. Why Cavs nuking? Because if they want to target the Cavs first, the Cavs can run away faster. Yeah. So, and then these 2 other guys can kill all them. The Joanna of Arc and Richard, and the Ethelfled and the other guy can kill them. So, should talents of Richard be max of defend or infantry? No, it's a mix of both. I showed you this is the tree I use, and this has proved to be the best. And many do suggest this tree now. I had desperate elegy before, but now I shifted it to this thing balance, and balance gives a lot of tankiness now. Do not go for max infantry or max defense on Richard. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Some people want the march speed, but no matter how many ever march speed you add to Richard, he's not going to help. And do not run with Richard. It's not good to run with Richard. But if you are getting swarmed a lot, it's better to run. Why? Because when you run, you won't generate rage. And when you don't generate rage, you won't heal. Which means you are not going to pump in more troops and give it for the enemy to send to the hospital. So when you are getting swarmed a lot and you know that your Richard is going to die, it's better you run than just stand there. Don't even stand there, because if you press the home button, it's still going to generate rage. So is my video, did my points come through? Let me check with what's going on with my internet connection home. Just a moment. I'm going to take a little Yeah, is my stream coming on, going good for you? Khan, Mina, okay. Oh, same talents. Okay. Let me put on rat bait your cable. Oh my god, how did you know that? We found a rat in my house today. Yeah, we found a rat in my house today. Khan plus Minar, Khan plus Joanne better. Yeah, I use Khan with Joanne a lot because Khan with Mina is better actually, but I use Khan with Joanne so that Joanne buffs is being pumped up often, and also it will make Khan to nuke more often, and you know his 30% chance of nuking again is going to go more often. So yeah, Khan with Joanne is better, and I've always taken just 2 troops outside. One is Khan Mina, the other is Ethel YSG. And the trade, I should say, was not so good, but was not as bad as it might look for you guys. These 2 marches, good to sunset, depends. If there is an archer on the outer thing, or if there is a single march outside which you want to attack with Khan, then you might use Khan with Joanne. But if there is you want to see the Joanne's the sunset thing now, okay, let me show you what kind of setups can go good with different stuffs. Let me show you here. So where can you use these guys? I know I can think of this. I don't remember. Now see here we have archers here. So Khan here will be very good. So Khan here with Mehmed will hit this archers good. And but we have Sun Tzu here. He will nuke my Khan. But my Khan is a legendary commander, so he can take down Sun Tzu much faster and also hit him. So this is good. This setup is good. And now with regards to this, we can do this and then do this. Now here what happens is, since my YSG is maxed out, there is nothing behind Joanne to nuke, so it's better to use Joanne here. And the downside of this setup is that she's gonna hit Sun Tzu's infantry. Fight with Yuri, 23M. Fight with Yuri. Yuri, I can't find Yuri here. Let me see. Someone wants to fight me with Yuri. I can't fight you. I'm not able to find Yuri often here. Who is Quan Gwen? That's Yuri, right? Quan Gwen is Yuri, or who is Yuri here? I'm not able to find Yuri here. Oh, where can I find Yuri? I can't find Yuri. Yuri doesn't pop up here. Fight with Yuri. Okay, so that's what depends on where we need to use Khan. If you want to nuke the second row Khan, then cavalry, then Khan is a good idea to pair with Mehmed, Genghis Khan to pair with Mehmed. And if you want to use him on a separate troop, like say in the middle, here, let me check it, Ina again, Ina here. Yeah, if I want to put here, say he had archers here, or say if he has got cavalry too, there's no problem. Now I can throw Joanne here. Why? Because from here, this Joanne's buffs is going to radiate to everyone. So it's a better location for Joanne. So I have Joanne here, or yeah, I had Joanne here. So this Joanne might not reach Constantine. So I need to have Joanne here. It's better to have it here or here. These are the two locations. 1, 2, 3 locations best for Joanne. Is my chat going good? How's my chat going? How's my video going? Is it streaming continuous? I'm not able to see my video. It's excellent connection here for me. My son is playing Fortnite here, and it's interrupting the connection a lot. Sorry here. Fight with Yuri. Fight with Yuri. I can't find Yuri. That's the last chat I see here. I don't see any other chats here. Now, what happened to this rally that we started some time back? What happened to this rally? Yeah, we succeeded at Yoo-hoo. And she got booty cut. She has. Yes, these main commanders are gonna cry for stars. You'll have to throw in some money in the living legend. The second commander. Yeah, I always recommend that. If you go to the skill tree, you will see here there is a 6% damage bonus, a 12% skill damage boost. Now when you use it with Aethelflaed, that's a very big stats going down on the enemy, and when those stats are down and when you nuke, you are going to get a lot of kills. So why as cavalry or for infantry, you have to use him as secondary to get you that the second commander is going to nuke only after 2 seconds. Okay, that's a good point. And within those 2 seconds, you're going to lose you. Say within 2 rounds, you're not going to lose before it starts to nuke on the first round. So yes, it's a better SG. These are the 3 main commanders. that rat comes back. Oh man, my boy is not the rat. He is actually using the game, and the game Fortnite and the PlayStation, and it's lagging. Yeah. The game is lagging me. I've asked him to switch it off for the purpose of my this thing, and I think they are switching to the mobile network so that they can play without thing, and they're sorting it out. Okay, let's come back to this thing of YSG being used only as secondary, not to throw stars. And even Alexander, you don't need to get him to level 60 or the stars. He's mostly good as secondary too. Secondary to Genghis Khan I've used, secondary to Richard I've used. I very rarely find a situation where I need to use Alexander as primary. So the main commanders that I need to use primary is Richard, Ethelflaed, and Genghis Khan. And of course, since I started doing garrisons, you need of course everyone needs Charles Martel to be level 60, because if you want to guard your city or if you want to help garrisoning the flags or the passes, you need him to level 60. Another commander who needs level 60 is Constantine. Why do you need him to level 60 is because he's the only legendary infantry commander with the support tree. Yeah, so what I do is I pair Alexander as second to Constantine. Why? Because when you have the support tree, he can use the skill every 6 seconds. When I use Alex as primary, it's going to be, his skill is going to be used only for say 7 or 8 seconds. When I use Constantine as primary, he will use the skill every 6 seconds. So if you see the buffs of Alexander when maxed out, you will see that 3 targets getting 30% more damage for 4 seconds. So this would pop up more often if I use Constantine as primary. That's why I leveled him up to 60. So the priorities of which commanders you need at level 60 has to be fixed first, else you are going to cry for stars, or you're going to throw in more money in the game to get those stars. So, and again, another thing, right from the start of the game, whenever you do the expedition, the first and most important thing to buy from the expedition is the stars, not Ethelflaed sculptures. No, I have done it. I've done a lot of accounts, and I've found that buying the stars first is good. Check Zalo Kwan. Who is Zalo Kwan? And the best commander pairings, about the best commander pairings, yesterday our guy JB was asking about the best commander pairings. He said I didn't make any video about the best commander pairings. Well, the best commander pairings depends on the situation that it's demanding for, but in general I would say if you want to pair epic commander, he talks to me. Who talks to me? Oh, acha, okay, okay, I understood. Now, when you for Richard, I would say in the epic grade, the first best commander to be paired with is CPU. I don't know, it's because of my civilization or something, but I find that using CPU was better than maxed out CPU with Richard was better than my Alexander at 5522 or 5533. I had those reports with me before, but it was astonishingly a better find that CPU maxed out with Richard was a better tank and had more kills than 5522. Safely I can say 5522 Alexander, more better than 5522 Alexander. And then the next best pair in the epic grade is Sun Tzu. Of course, everybody knows that. And then the next is Boudica. Yes, of course, Boudica is actually, if should we have CPU as first commander in Sunset? No, never use CPU as first commander, because he is not any troop specialized. He's not infantry specialized. He doesn't have any infantry specialized tree, or he doesn't have, just like YSG, CPU is the best secondary commander. Maybe he can be used to tank with archers. Say you could use like Kusunoki with CPU to tank a little. You could use with Belisarius with CPU to tank a little. They are not best pairs, but when you run out of choices, then these might be thought about. I use CPU with Martel. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Martel, Charles Martel with CPU is a very good pair. I wanted to talk about this very interesting stuff going on. Now, let's talk about this guy. Charles Martel has got a very good counterattack damage, and CPO2 has got very good counterattack damage from his skill. They both would do a lot of damage to the troops attacking them. It's like AoE. Now, say YSG can hit only 5 targets, but with Charles Martel and CPO, if 10 people are hitting you, all those 10 people are going to get hit bad because of this counterattack damage. This thing YSG can't do. Aethel plus CPU, Aethel with Joanne. Yeah, many people have been using Aethel with CPU and Aethel with Joanne and Aethel with different other combinations. But when you use Aethel as primary, always use a very good nuker as secondary to make good use of those debuffs she's doing for those 2 seconds. 30% attack debuff is a different thing altogether. It's for tanking, but the 30% defense down and 30% health down, and then when you nuke, your nuke value is very, 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 very valuable. Don't miss on that. Don't miss on that. You don't want to tank with Aethelflaed. You want to put her in the second row and you want to nuke with her. She could cover like not just the one in the second row, she will actually cover the other two if they are in the second, the next battle row too. She is so good. And if you have YSG or the best other pairs for other than YSG with Ethel is Ethel with YSG is one of the best pairs. You don't have to think about any other pair. They are the one of the best pairs. They can tank a lot, they can hit a lot, they are an all-rounder. Now the next best thing to YSG to Aethelflaed secondary is Baybars. Baybars works absolutely fine for the second row, and then the next best thing you could use Sun Tzu too, but I'm not fond of it. Yeah, that's it. If I used to tank with Aethelflaed and Elcid on the front row. Elcid will give a lot of defense bonus, so sometimes I've done that and I've succeeded with it. Now, back to the topic that I was talking about. Now, Charles Martel, he does with his first skill when you max out. Aethel plus bye bye. That's a wonderful thing. That's to start with. They are good. Like if you don't have Aethelflaed expertise, this works good. But once you get Aethelflaed to level 60 and when you get your talent Cage of Thorns, Beiba's value is only to nuking, that AoE nuking is the only value that you get. Now, I wanted to, again, I'm coming back to this. Let me finish this. This thing says that it will do this thing, this damage bonus of 30%. This is what I love the most about Charles Martel. When you max out his first skill, he says he's going to give you a shield of 1200, and not just that, he's going to increase the damage by 30%. So that's why it makes Charles Martel with YSG a very devastatingly dangerous pair from the garrison. This 30% damage boost is going to boost your YSG's damage by 30%. Yes, and this 30% damage boost is going to show up on your counterattack damage too. So if you're being swarmed, all those swarms are going to get this 30% damage bonus along with this another 30% counterattack damage bonus. So like 60% counterattack damage is going to act on any troop that is going to swarm Charles Martel. This is the thing for those 4 seconds. So, but with Alex, this thing, he only debuffs 3 of these enemies around him. He only debuffs three targets around him by 30%, whereas with Charles Martel, this 30% is going to act with any number of people that are attacking him. 30 plus another 30 here from counterattack damage. It's going to be very, very, very powerful. Very powerful. He's a very powerful guy, and more than AoE from say YSG, this is more valuable. This has got more value. My son said Martel plus CPU. Yes, that's a good pair, very good pair. I often used it. It's a very successful pair. Richard with Joanne, of course, many use it. Kusunoki with YSG. Yeah, I use that too. Kusunoki with YSG. I never use it because I use Ethel with YSG. Better try this. Ethel with YSG. And Kusunoki with Elcid I have used, or I use it with our guy Osman. That's a very perfect, beautiful pair. Kusunoki with Osman, I use it often. Mina with Kayako, yes, many people use it. That's a good thing. And then my sunset is ridiculous love overload. Mina with CC, of course, good pair. Baibar with Bella, not bad. Ethel with Joanne. You miss the nuking value that you can add by using some other nuker secondary to Ethel. You could use even Minamoto, a single target nuker also. Khan with YSG, yeah, it's a good pair. Try Ethel with YSG, Khan with Joanne, or Khan with Mina. Khan with Mina is a very excellent pair. Sun with CPO. Sun with CPO is a very good pair. Ethel plus YSG, Kusunoki plus Osman better. Yes, of course, you try that and you will appreciate me a lot. A lot and lot and lot. Ethel with YSG, yes. The placement of Ethel with YSG can bring you a lot and lot more value. I'll show you where to place your Ethel with YSG. So let's say I'm going to randomly choose someone. Okay, I'm going to choose this guy. I often choose this guy. So yeah, so now if I place it Ethelflaed here, she's going to nuke only these two guys, and it won't reach this Ethelflaed or this Genghis Khan. So it's gonna debuff these two guys, and this guy is very tricky. He took it out. He knows very well that he doesn't want to get hit by YSGs, this thing, so it's not going to hit it. So when you place Ethel with YSG here, it's going to hit all these troops. Though you don't have any infantry troops here, it's better to place her here. Yeah, it's absolutely better to place her here. Choose Yuri. I'm not able to find Yuri, man. I'm not able to find Yuri. And this thing is the best thing to do, because Mehmed is going to hit YSG here with cavalry's nuke, and it's going to be best value. And not just that, you can see Mehmed has got as usual, got 20% damage, nuking damage bonus. So, and he's going to add damage bonus to Genghis Khan too. Genghis Khan is gonna kill Richard very bad. Don't fight Richard with Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan's nuking DPS is much faster than Richard's healing DPS. So can I see your Mehmet later? Why later? You can see it now. I got him at 5 and then 1 or something. Once I got it to 5, I opened all the 4 stars, and I have not added stars to him. You can look at it. I've been very careful with stars because I cried for stars a lot, and then I learned a lesson. And then here, this Julius Caesar, I made this long back, so that's one of the mistakes that made me learn about it. Here you could see I've stopped at 4 stars. 4 stars is to open the 4th skill. So this 3rd skill is for damage factor. So I wanted to skip this 3rd skill because this acts only in attacking cities. I wanted the troop capacity bonus, so I opened it. I've got it at 5-5-2-1. And then the talent tree, I have not yet fixed with it. I know for sure that I will need this rejuvenate and clarity and this hidden wrath. I don't know, I should have not gone for this. Maybe I should have not gone for this. I should go for this. I want to go for the meteor shower. Let's see what I come up with this later. He's more of an endgame commander. And then what else I can show you? Let's go back to the karuak. About this, I told you about this Charles model already. I underestimated Mehmed. Yeah, he's good. So until Mehmed, I had Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu was very valuable. He had the same 20% skill damage bonus, and then taking lesser damage, he was more valuable. Now after these commanders, I think I'm not able to use Sun Tzu much in the sunset, or say in the open field. Now I'm even struggling hard to squeeze in Joanne somewhere. I don't want to fight in the field without Joanne. I want somebody to always bring Joanne beside me in the field. If nobody brings it, I take it. Now, what's the problem for me in taking Joanne is I have Constantine with Alexander. Constantine, helps us all take 10% lesser damage, and Alexander makes 3 targets take 30% more damage, and with the support tree they are going to do this often. So I want to take this pair, one. The next thing is I want to take Genghis Khan with Minamoto. I need at least one nuking. If I take all this only supporting troops outside, I won't get kills. I need to kill two, to get the best value of all the synergy I'm working out. So I have to take Genghis Khan with Minamoto and Ethel with YSG. Yes, I take it out in the field. And when I have Joanne along with Ethel with YSG, Joanne is going to pump 200 rage every 6 seconds to Ethelflaed. And along with that, you guys cry so much for the second skill of YSG. Let's talk about that first. Yes, the priorities first. This second skill adds only 100 rage on a 10% chance, right? And you guys cry for it, right? I play Cavs, YSG 5444 and GK 5551. Which one to max first? No doubt, go for YSG max first. Is the ultimate value. Now, everybody goes for this 100 rage restored. So crazy about it. You go for how many gold sculptures to max this out? I think the 40 plus 40, 30 plus 30, and then 40 plus 40. It's 80 plus 60, 140 golden sculptures you go for this guy. I say better open the fourth skill and then add sculptures so that you get lucky and get these two skills up. Because when you just open this fourth skill, just by adding stars, you get 20% damage bonus, skill damage bonus, like from Mehmed and from Sun Tzu. So you guys go crazy for this 100 rage. We already have someone who can give much better, man. Joanne of Arc. See here inside 50 rage per second for 4 seconds, which is 200 rage. She is going to feed 200 rage, not just to your Ethelflaed and YSG. It's going to feed to my Genghis Khan and Minamoto. It's going to feed to my this guy. Oh, who is this guy? Constantine with Alexander and any other troops that are nearby. Say you have got another troop nearby me. Anyone who has got inside the circle, they are going to get this 200 rage per second. This is like a crazy 200 rage per second is a crazy buff. You are spending 140 golden sculptures to get 100 rage extra from YSG, but I'm saying you, Joanne can give 200 rage to all the people around her. So please use Joanne of Arc. Do not fight without Joanne of Arc. Whenever we go for the Arc, it's better to have, say, 2 or 3 teams set up. So each team should have one Joanne of Arc. You should form a triangular shape attack. Like when the arc is in the middle, one group of troops on the left, one group of troops on the right, and another troop in the center. So you should, like an arrow, capture it, and then each of these troops should have this Joanne of Arc, and then move in. You could say the left team move in, the right team move in, or the middle team move in, based upon what the opponent is doing. Instead, we all go in one place, and I don't know which troop is where. I mean, is my troop moving or not? It gets more collapse. We need to organize it better. This happens with every other arc. I've noticed this is happening. We should divide these teams based on what commanders each one of them have specialized. Like you could say the left team has got more infantry oriented, the right team has got more archer oriented, the center team has got, actually the center team should be more archer oriented, because you don't want the archer to be more nearer to the enemy. So you could do something like that in the arc. So have you guys watched my ARC videos, ARC plan basic strategy? I was talking a lot. I hated that video. I wanted to pull it down. I don't know when did I make it public again and it started having its views. So I'm again making a ARC basic strategy video. And we have a Excel sheet prepared for it and stuff. And there is an improvised version of it, of the Excel sheet. Yeah. So what else I could do now is, yeah, I have to send my troops, I have to heal my troops. Oh my god, I forgot here. Let's see, I'll heal this 2540. No, I'll heal around 4500 troops, so that I need wood, man. Wood. Okay, you guys now know how much wood I have. Now let's go to the next thing. I'll buy this courier stuffs later. Okay, now let's see. Let's call upon the next thing, 25. Yes, this 25 is going to give a lot of XP, so I'm gonna attack it with, I play Cav, YSG 5444, go for, yeah, YSG, yeah, of course, YSG, no doubt. YSG, YSG, YSG. Any type of player. People say I'm a cow player, I don't mind about archers. No, you need YSG. I'm an infantry player, I don't need archers. No, you need YSG. I'm a free to play player, I can't max out the commander. No, you will have to. That's the first commander any F2P will need to max out. If not able to max out, first get into 5111. 5111 YSG is of very good value. People think only maxed out YSG has got value. No, 5111 YSG. I don't think there is any better commander who could nuke as good as 5111 YSG. Is there any commander giving you 20 percentage of 1400 is 200 plus another 40, 240, 1640? You get 1640 nuking from YSG and add another 12 percentage of nuking when he's being secondary. So 1640 another 160 is like 1800, almost 1800 nuke. Yes, YSG. I told you, did you note this point? I was cut in between, I don't know. Why YSG as secondary? I'm going to tell it again. When you use it with a commander that has a skill tree, only the second commander gets this 6% skill damage bonus. And again here, the second commander gets another 6%. There is a total of 12% skill damage bonus that will act only on the second commander. If you use YSG as a first commander, you won't get this. Even if he has it in his talents, you read out these talents clarity and this guy alpha 1. This will give a bonus to YSG. So always use YSG as second. Now that's why you would see on guys like Guan Yu saying that only when he's used as primary commander, he will give you 2000 damage factor, because if they put it as 2000 damage factor, even a secondary, add another 12% to it, it would be pretty OP. Again with Edward 2, the same thing. And here again, Genghis Khan, you should always use Genghis Khan primary. Why? Because his rage requirement is only 950. If you throw him as secondary commander, you won't get this benefit of 50 rage being reduced. So how much rage per second? Actually, I think it's 100 rage per second. It develops on a normal battle. So when you add 200 rage from YSG, I'm sorry, from Joanne, it's going to reduce 2 seconds before. So all the commanders are going to nuke 2 seconds before they are actually going to nuke because of Joanne. And 2 seconds before, what's the advantage of nuking 2 seconds before is that you are going to have more troops before 2 seconds. After 2 seconds, you would lose some troops and then nuke. So when you nuke before 2 seconds, you would have more troops, which means your nuke value is going to be much better. So that's why you need Joanne on the field. So I got distracted again here. Yes, about the YSG being used as second, and what's the benefit of use the second, and why not to throw stars on him, because stars are very rare. You're going to cry for stars a lot if you're not going to buy the living legend bundle. And about which bundle to buy when, wait, let me see, I've not yet sent my troops to stone. Let's send some troops to stone. I need a lot of stones. Yes, I'm running low on stones too. So what else we can talk about here? Just a moment guys, just a moment. What stone, and then I can go for gold. Need a lot of gold. If someone can send gold, I'll be very happy. Gold, and I think I'm running short of food also. Yeah, sometimes I just don't look at what I'm selecting, and I would simply select the level 24 and send a troop out to hit it, and I'll be wondering where my gold is. Someone took my gold. No, they're stealing. Kill him. Wait, I've been so much used to farming at different lands, and might have 160 million gold. How much you need? I need all the 160 million gold. Come on, give me. It's okay, you can give me whatever you like to give, no problem. I want to see whether this 30 help, 30 help, or 1000 help. How does this 1000 help affect me? Because I don't think I've used the 1000 help so far. Let's see. Go, go, go. Ha ha ha. Good. My son is just sitting beside me. He's watching me do the live. He wants to do a live. He wants to do Siroli now. I told him the Siroli event is not up. He's very fond of Siroli now. He used to do karuak before for me. You know, just send the troop whatever default it comes by and kill it. Spend a lot of AP. When I'm busy, he's gonna send you later. Yeah, sure, sure, anytime, man. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Now let's go. Oh shit! Do I have the troop outside? Yes, I got one troop outside left. Okay, let me do the next thing. Yeah, I got my Cleopatra max. So every time she finishes a level 5 resource, she's going to give me 50 resource packs of C. And then if I finish a level 6 resource, she's going to give me 60. So I'm not running behind level 60 because most of the level 6 resource nodes that's available is not what I want. Will I be able to kill this with a solo troop? Yeah, easy. But I don't think with this troop I'm gonna kill it. What else? I can forget what? What is level 24 made of? I have to see that. Level 24 is 48, so it's made of cavalry. Yeah, I can kill it at low heart. I want a nuker because level 25 is going to be strong. It's an elite karuak. Let's see, what do I have here for nuking? Do I waste my AP? No, do not waste your AP. Or should I? I'll send this, it will do its job now. Okay, let's get to the next thing. What next can we do? What next can we do? Yeah, did you guys see my video on the Joanna of Arc? Did you guys see the video on Joanna of Arc? I'm so much fond of her. So much fond of her. And we could do this with Cleopatra, like near the arc. People are not going to target this guy. Yeah, Joanna of Arc, yeah, Richard. So if you throw in Cleopatra with Richard, and if you take it near the arc, people are not going to target your Richard. And the beauty of Richard with Cleopatra is going to heal all the troops near her. And until they don't target Richard, it's going to heal a lot of troops. When it comes to a group of such a big group like in Arc, it's going to be a very, very big value. And not just that, and the Cleopatra adds 2% defense to all the troops around her, just like Joanne. So they both you could do that too. If you got Cleopatra's first skill to 5 video about Joanne of Arc. Yes, I made a video on Joanne of Arc. I changed the title today. Yesterday the title was like have you used this equipment? This gives 30% stats of all, and then I said Joanna of Arc, something like that. It was the topic, but then I changed the topic today to say what it is now. Joanna of Arc, simply Joanna of Arc, or something more than Jan's Arc of Osiris. Let me check at the title I gave it today. Sunset setup, Ethel. And did you guys see the Ethel YSG at Alta video? Arc Ethel YSG. It's a 1-minute video. It's a very beautiful video. It's a very enjoyable video. Anyone would enjoy it except for the guy who got hit. Anyone else is going to. I actually made it as a unlisted video for a week, and then I opened it for all, so that the guys who got hit, they lost the arc, and for the first week, if they see it, they're going to cry a lot. So I don't want them to be feeling bad about the video I just put up. So I made it public yesterday or day before yesterday. Yeah, check out my video on Joanna of Arc. It's a very, very, very worthy video. I've got a beautiful finding in it. What the beautiful finding in it is about, like like say when I used Richard as primary and Joanne as secondary, and then in the next it's an experiment video showing you the complete experiment as a proof. In the first set I used Richard as primary and Joanne as secondary, and in the second round I used Joanne as primary and Richard as secondary. I did this with barbarians and then I showed you the results. The results showed that Richard will use his skills every 7 seconds once if you use Richard as primary. And if you use Joanne as primary, she would use her skills every 6 seconds once. So this is with barbarians. And then what I did was very interesting after that is I used the same combination inside the expedition, killing the expedition level 68 where there are 63 where there are a lot of troops attacking Richard, and there I used Richard as primary and Joanne as secondary. Again I used Joanne as primary and Richard as secondary. The findings were very beautiful. What happens there is a more beautiful and interesting thing. Now when you use Richard as primary, we all know that only the primary commander's talent tree is going to work. So when Richard is primary, we have the defense tree and we have the what is called the infantry tree working, right? So when I switch to Joanne primary and Richard secondary, we are going to have the integration tree that I made along with the support tree and with Richard skills. It's like having the integration and support tree on Richard. So if you like find something like, oh my god, this commander would perform well if he had this tree, and if you have that kind of feeling, you could switch them as secondary to a commander which has that particular tree and try out. And a very classic example for that is this thing, Joanne with Richard, and a very beautiful finding. And that was, if I use Joanne as primary, I was able to kill the enemies much quicker, in spite of the fact that I used equipments on Richard which were infantry buffed, and using it on Joanne, those buffs, extra buffs are not going to be there. And even with those lesser buffs, Joanne killed all the enemies some 9 or 10 seconds earlier. She lost 10k troops more. Of course, she lost 10k troops more, but then she didn't have those equipments buffed up. And then the thing is about Joanne as primary is to lure your enemies to attack it. So when we take our Genghis Khan outside, people target Genghis Khan. So when they see Joanne of Arc, an epic commander outside, they're going to target Joanne of Arc first. So you can guard your Genghis Khan DPS by taking Joanne of Arc outside. And when you have Richard as secondary to Joanne, they both are going to suck out all the DPS of the enemy. They think that Joanne is an easy take. You just try this once. Joanne with Richard won't die so easy. They are a very good tanky pair. When you put Joanne as primary, they are a very, very tanky pair. Maybe not as tanky as Richard primary, but she is as almost equal as tanky as Richard as primary. And then what happens is when they swarm the Joanne, all our guys can jump on and attack the guys who's attacking Joanne, and their DPS would fall much faster. And if we are quick enough, all those guys might even die before Joanne. I've done this a lot of times in Ark of Osiris before. I have done it with a combination called Joanne with my Saladin. My Saladin was just 5-2-1. And that combination, what they do is they suck up all the nuking damages. We get 9% skill damage reduction from support tree of Joanne of Arc, and I have this 10% or 20% skill damage reduction from Saladin, and these both guys would suck these DPS, the nukes from the enemies. So when these enemies march with their full force and they attack this Joanne of Arc, the initial nukes are going to be reduced by 40% because of Joanne of Arc's support tree and Saladin's skill damage reduction. So that's a very good luring technique to guard your other troops losing their DPS much faster. And this works very good. And you just look at the video. I've spoken a lot. I've spoken a lot about the advantages of using Joanne as primary, and a lot of stuff's going on there. And not just that, she is going to give those skills more often when you use her as primary than Richard as primary. That's the thing. So the main purpose of Joanne is to buff all the troops around her. Now, I was talking in that video about one more stuff. Now, see, if you see here, the buff here, the maximum buff is 40% health from constantly. This is one of the strongest buff from the legendary commander, and we get 30% attack boost from cavalry, and this is the strongest buff from legendary commander. Whereas Joanne, with just epic sculptures, she is giving out 30% stats, 30% stats, not just to the one troop she's in. These commanders would give these stats only to the troops that are within the within its troops. But whereas Joanne is going to give the 30% stats to everybody. Now you would argue that this 30% stats is only for 4 seconds. No, that's what I say. If you use Joanne as primary, she is going to use the skill every 6 seconds once, meaning out of the 6 seconds, she is going to buff for 4 seconds, and you're going to miss that buff only for 2 seconds. If you make an average out of it, 4 by 6 into the 30%, it would be 20% stats. She is going to add 20% of defense to cavalry, 20% of health to infantry, and 20% attack to archers. Just find out how many legendaries give so much stats. And also, not just that, she's going to add 200 rage to all the commanders. I'm gonna maybe I'm repeating this often again, but people are missing on this point. She is very OP when you have more than 2 or 3 commanders troops out on the field. She is pretty OP. Now let's see, we have finished this karuak here. Then and in the starting of the video, I was talking about this. My battery is running low. I might go off anytime. Talking about this app called ROK Assistant, and this app has got all the talent trees nailed. I'm showing it again now. What happens with this app is it stays on top, so you don't have to go outside and go to a browser or say some other thing. It just pops up here, and then if you click on the commander name, you can see the tree and then make the tree without going outside the app. It doesn't need to reload. Now if I want to make a tree for say Wu Zai 10, I go inside Wu Zai 10, I go here, and then we can just compare the tree, what they made and what I have made. Here, see, we can compare it this way, and this is a different tree that I got from that, and this tree is much better because this can use siege and defend the structure. So use this app if you want to find any talent trees. So that's what I'm suggesting, but this doesn't have the tree that I'm suggesting for Joanne of Arc. Here, Joanne of Arc. I realized about her late, but I started using a lot. This is the tray I made for Joanne of Arc. I'm showing it again. I've showed it in my video. I'm going to do it again and again so that people keep using it. When you take more than 2 troops outside to fight, never go without Joanne of Arc, or make sure that one of your friends have Joanne of Arc in the field. And weaker players do not take a Joanne of Arc as primary because you're gonna die soon. Weaker players, what they can do is they can take Richard primary with Joanne secondary, so that even if you get swarmed, your Richard is going to take care good of it. And say Joanne is going to buff till Richard survives. Now let me go and start the level 26. This is going to be archers, and I can't kill it with I can't kill it with it, but I'm going to take a lot of damages if I do that. So let me pull a troop back. No, okay, let me kill with it. I'm going to take more damages, no problem. So what else you guys want to know about? Let's see what happens here. We just have 4 or 3 guys here. Hey guys, who are the 3 guys here? Just say hi. Hi. Let me see a hi from you guys, whoever is on now. And my humble request to all guys who have not gone to T5 yet, save your gems. If you're not spending enough, you have to save your gems for more the gems event to get those cultures, and also do get the books of covenants, and also get to your VIP. I've made a video on gems management. There are two parts to it. Watch them both. They are very worthy if you have not T5 yet. Very, very worthy if you're not T5 yet. And I'm gonna make another video on say, see, it's melting now because it's archers in the karuak. This level of karuak has got archers. Let it go, it's okay. No, I'm gonna make a video on high spending levels. I'm really finding it hard to find the best way to use the gems stock that I've got now. Got so many gems, I think 32k from just from 10 this thing, and then another here. Yes, this is like 1000 to 8k. This is another 65k. I don't know what best, how best I can use this. Got any suggestions here? Any ideas about what best I can use it for? I'm already VIP 15. I'm not going to waste it on VIP 16 or 17 yet. It's not nearby to throw in it. I want to convert them into a better values golden sculptures. Who are these three guys here? I always find them. They're not commenting me, but they are always with me. Guys, love you, love you. You are always with me. I want. Thanks for accompanying me whenever I go. I go on. Now I got 5. Oh my goodness, 5. Thank you. Give a like, guy. If you are watching this, give a like. Give a like, and do subscribe if you are not. And if you are not in my subscribers chat, please do get inside my subscribers chat. I'm about to do some giveaways once I reach my 1000 subscribers inside my subscribers chat. I've been crying out in all my videos about it. What else I could do here? What else? Now we know this thing has been pushed back, the update. Let me see how much troops I've got left. 145k troops. This is how I compare. Now I got 179, so I lost 30k troops. So even if I lose 30k troops, I will survive. So let's go. Oh my god. I think there's a trick to always making this very interesting info. Oh, thank you. Which one you find interesting? Quan Nguyen? Quan Nguyen is someone said this is Yuri. I'm just confused with these names. Durong Do Thai. Duran Do Thai is Yuri, or who is Yuri? Mehmet. Very interesting information. Mehmet, when I spoke about Mehmet a long time back, and Joanne, yeah, okay. Hey, hi Doma. Hi Doma, Quan Nguyen, yeah. Mehmet, I didn't say much about Mehmet. What did you find interesting about Mehmet, Quan? What did they say? I don't know, I don't remember. Let me see my chats here. Okay, he's selling resources. I'm not going for that. And then here alliance, okay. You do not think about Mehmet before today in sunset. Oh, okay. Okay, sunset. Yeah, Mehmet is a very good addition. F chat, you can see me. F chat, yeah, okay, yeah. I can see you in F chat. F chat, Doma, I often see you, Doma. Person is king. Oh my god, today Zuzu would not activate kingdom buff. Okay. Let me see. These guys would often pop up if they know that I'm live. So I'm gonna tell them live now. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm sure they're gonna pump in. They're gonna come in practice. I told them sometime before. Maybe they missed it. They would never miss my live. Okay, let's see what's happening now. What's happening to my Lohar here? He's melting. F chat, you can see me. Yeah, he's melting. Should not be falling so fast. let's see in the campaign what's happening in the sunset. I kind of feel like in the sunset, you know, these guys. I don't want to talk about our internal politics much. So, in sunset, you know, this guy, he would rarely target me, but this guy would often target me, and like. Once and twice he would win and he would lose, and me too. If I try, sometimes I lose, I win. This guy always, I don't want to get ahead of him, because if I get ahead of him, yeah, know this trick about sunset. If you want to hold the rank, okay, until now I have not had Richard. Oh my god, Richard, you need to have. Without Richard, uh, can you survive? Yeah, you can survive without Richard. Very good pair is Boudica with CPO, Boudica with Joan of Arc. Of course, they can also heal a little and tank a little. Boudica with Joan of Arc and infantry, Boudica with CPO and infantry. They are all good pairs. They can tank well. And Richard is an outstanding tank. You need such a tank. But the problem with Richard is everyone will avoid him in the field. And if they avoid him in the field, he is not of such a big value because he doesn't have a good DPS. So if you kill someone with Richard, your kills are not going to be so good. Yeah, as like everybody in a new kingdom, we were all very crazy about Richard when it came up. We were using a lot. I was using a lot of Richard. I was so much fond of him, but I was very much upset to know this. I was able to fight a guy who was much more powerful than me, who used to get a lot of kills in the kill event. I defeated his troops. I was very much happy defeating his troops, but somehow it felt not good, and that the guy who hit me was happy with it. When I checked the report, I was like in yellow bar or something. He was dead, but then when I checked the report, I found that Richard had troops had more severely wounded than the guy who got defeated. So actually, in the kill event points, he won a lot of points more than me. This is what happens with Richard. We should know how best to use Richard. Richard is to tank, and is one of his main uses. Like when his skill is up, he debuffs the enemy's damage by 30%. That's the main use of him, and that's very devastating to have such a big debuff on enemy. And yeah, I was about to talk about the sunset trick. So if there is someone you are someone is chasing you, someone is able to defeat you easily, but you are also able to defeat him. Like it's a defense game. You won't survive the defense, but you will be able to kill both of yourself. So what you should do, you should never overtake him until the end of the day. And the later you overtake him, the better it is to get to hold a specific rank. That's the trick. Like say I will not overtake this guy, because if I overtake this guy and if I take say more points than him, then if you hit someone with more points, you will get more points and you will get up in rank much higher. So if, say for example, my score is 1934. If I challenge someone below 1934, if I say challenge this guy, I will get much lesser points. If I challenge someone that has got more points than me, then I will get more points. If I challenge someone with the top points, I'll get a lot of points. I know I can defeat this guy. Let me try. I'll get a lot of points, but I don't want to get ahead of that guy. Now I have to think about this every now and then because it's very confusing. I think I can win this. Maybe what I've got. See, I'm still using Kusunoki because I don't have a good Archer Commander as primary. I still use Kusunoki with Elcid. My Elcid is 555 or something, and he's not level 60. I'm not going to waste my stars on him. So I use the epic stars to get to level 60. So let's try this. I'm going to skip the battles. Try this. Ooh, yeah. Now let's see what happens. So whenever I get defeated, I go here and I see what troops survived and what troops had more troops. So he's Genghis Khan and Alexander is what is surviving. Other troops lost it. Okay, so we need to damage his Genghis Khan and Alexander. So Alexander, this is not strong enough, and his Genghis Khan, this is not getting hit enough. So I switch it here, and oh god, now we need infantry to nuke this guy. And yeah, I could do maybe this thing. What is this guy called? This guy with Mehmet, and throw in some this thing. Mehmet is better, or I'm still confused which is better to use a secondary to this guy. He has 1150 damage factor, he has only 1000. He has 20 percentage. Let's see here, we can compare it here. He has 20 percentage damage bonus and 1150. Okay, when we use this guy, he has got 1000 over a period of time, and then he has got the same 20. So but he has got some damage reduction too. Yeah, so we have damage reduction and infantry health from Sun Tzu. I'm going to use Sun Tzu here. Is there a better nuker? Yeah, I got Guan Yu, but he's locked. What else I can use to nuke the second row guy, Genghis Khan? I'll try this. Now what I could do is what have I got here is okay, so and then this is also weak, so we need to do something about this. What can I get here? What can I get here? I don't know. Is this going to make a good difference? I think so. It should. It should. Let's try. What do you say? Until now. Again, defeat. Oh my god, this guy got strong. I'm not going to try now. It's a very bad luck for me. I'm happy that I got below because I'm away from this guy now. Now let's see what happened to the troops here. Oh shit, this is a very bad choice. This is a very, very bad choice because here we had see, we had only this choice was bad, so I'm gonna see what else I can do. This choice is better, and we need to do something about this. Yeah, I can't do that. It's very tough, man. What do you say? What should I do? No, this should be Genghis Khan here. This Genghis Khan was doing much better here. Genghis Khan with Mehmed. Mehmed was doing much better, right? Yes, with Mehmed was doing better. I think we could make this here this way. Let's try this. Let's try this. Yoo-hoo! Won it! Now let's see how many troops of mine won, and by how much margin. Let's see. Oh god, you see here I got 63,000 troops here. So what was happening here? I have to think about it. Why did I lose by such a big margin? The shift from this guy to here made a lot of difference. That was like this 10% damage reduction was not going to Kusunoki, and 30% damage debuff was not reaching until this guy. So when I throw this here, this buff and debuff reached everyone, and so the Javan's buff only reached until here, it didn't reach him. So so it's an interesting find now. Okay, that's good. I don't want to hit him now. I don't want to get up in rank much. I'm still I'm fixed at level 6. Okay, so yeah, let's go back and let's see what's happening here. I have to call this back and call the next level. Let's go to 28. And then this 28 is 56. Now the buffs will change. 28 plus 28 is 56. Now this is a level 56 karuak. It is above level 54. See here, when it says level 27, it says level 54. Yeah, I told you about it. Now this buff is going to change. Where is the troop buff? Why did it exit the thing? Now let's go here. Let's see troop buffs, and then it's going to be infantry. Now I have to kill it with archers. Now what's the best archer pad that I could do on it is nuking archer peacekeeper is Boudica. I can do Boudica. I'm not using Aethelflaed because I don't have peacekeeping tree honor, so my AP is going to cost a lot. As the AP bottle symbol, it's not here. Okay, it's not for Karuak. Now let's see. I'm gonna do Boudica first. Oh, I could do this new lady here. with our guy. Yeah, let's see how she goes with this. Where is our YSG? Let's see how do they perform. I love the graphic work they did for this lady. What's her name? Kira. Kira, yeah. I love the graphic works on Kira. Any new guy here, please hit the like button. Let's see how it is. Yoo-hoo, yeah. Let's see how it is. Yeah, it's good, doing good. It's doing good. I love this golden burning stuff like a firework flowing on this karuak from Our Lady. It looks much better than what YSG does. I love this fireworks. I want this on YSG instead. You know, like Kira could do this, the white sparkles, and YSG could do these golden sparkles. It would look much more appealing to the eyes. Who is here? Who is here, guys? Who is here? Let me see. Those guys have not come up. These guys usually come up. They're not so happy. Just like that. Just like that. Karuak. Karuak. Sunset. And talent tree. Yeah. Okay. I think it's too late here. And my kids gonna cry for sleep and my stomach is gonna cry for food. So before it all happens, thanks for being with me all this time, guys. Thanks for being with me all this time. Can someone who is there still can just give a hi, a bye before I leave? Can I have an official bye from you guys? Bye, bye, bye. Can I hear from the bye from you guys, whoever is live? Bye, bye. So how did the stream go? Just leave a comment about the stream. How did this go? And I had a different idea about the stream. I just wanted to promote my Juan stuff going on. Yes, I did that. And did I show you? Yeah, I think I showed you guys about the Minamoto tree that made a big difference. I think I showed it to you guys. Yeah. So whoever is here, just say a bye before I leave. I'm just waiting for you. Bye. I'm already having a burp here. It's a hunger burp. It's not like I've had a stomach full and I'm burping. So here, this is the thing. The tree made a lot of difference. I showed it in the start. I don't know how many guys I discussed with. Okay, now bye guys. Bye, 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 bye. Yeah, this tree is far better on Minamoto. Yeah, each commander has their own set of skill traits, and then the best synergy of tree that goes good for Minamoto is this. This is the best tree for Minamoto. If you have not got this tree and you've got another tree, the guy with this tree is gonna kill you. That's what I wanted to say. And so bye now, guys. Bye, bye, bye. Thanks for being with me all the time. Thanks for all the likes you have given me. Thanks a lot.